Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Haxenhunt. Today's video, we are going to be doing an unboxing of the Trophy Ridge Digital React site. Super pumped about this site to open it up, show you what it basically includes, and kind of get ready to throw this on a bow, set it up, sight it in, and show you how awesome the Trophy Ridge Digital React is. What is up, guys? I just want to let you know I literally only have 9 entries left in my pick 2 bows and I'll buy it for you giveaway. So we are doing the give back giveaway where you purchase a flag on my website, haxenhunt.com. Each flag is an entry. There is only 300 entries, and then I'm going to be donating $5,000 to Wishes for Warriors to help veterans get out and have the opportunity to go hunting. So that being said, literally there is only 9 left and I have them on sale. So jump on the website, go get entered. There's only 9 left. So as soon as they're sold out, they are sold out and the giveaway is closed forever. So hurry and get on haxenhunt.com, purchase a flag, and you could win literally any 2 bows of your choice. You pick it, I'll head to the store, buy it, ship it to you, literally free of cost, like all on me, and then helping donate the $5 grand to Wishes for Warriors. So that being said, guys, go get entered. Really appreciate everybody that has been entered. Good luck to everybody. Super pumped to pick a winner here shortly, and let's get back to the video. So with that being said, we are going to break this box open and begin. I use my broadheads as a razor blade. So, oh, there we go. Outside was already off. Cool. All right. So, opening this thing up, we have sight tapes. Why would you? It's a digital sight tape, digital react from what? Okay, now I'll break into why there are paper sight tapes. You've got your sight manual. Probably we're gonna want to keep this nearby if you are purchasing the sight, so you don't forget on how to use it. And the quick setup piece of paper. Okay, this thing, I mean, is in a solid piece of packaging. In like a hard shell box. There's a couple tabs you gotta like get this thing off. Boom. Okay. There is the turtle shell off, and here is the sight. So this sight is actually screwed in. So make sure you have your Allen key ready to rock and roll. Get your Allen. Take this thing off there. Let's open this thing up. Get this thing out. What is in this box? This box, we've got, okay, we've got the charger. So to be able to charge it, you've got charger cube and cord. So, I mean, that's a 1-up from like Apple products, because iPhones don't come with a charger box anymore. Boom, look at that. You now have the digital react. Okay, that thing is, okay, pretty smooth as far as your slider goes. I like that. Okay. Feels pretty robust. Looks really clean. Has a pretty small sight housing. It has a light. I gotta figure out that light because that is not turning on. Ooh, here's like a super satisfying peel back of the numbers. Boom, to expose that screen. Okay, so right there, let's see if this thing's charged. It is charged, so turn this thing on. It pops up with REA. I don't know if that means like react or if that means ready. I'll go with ready. It means it's ready to get sighted in. So I'm gonna have to go over how to sight this thing in, but it's pretty, I don't know. You've got micro adjust on your windage and your elevation to sight in that first top 20-yard pin. Show you guys here. Here is your micro adjust for elevation, micro adjust for windage. That windage is locked there, and that elevation, oh, you know what? The elevation's actually locked with that same locking mechanism. You just unlock that and it locks both. Okay. You've got your second axis, your third axis, your first axis. So you've got first, second, and third axis adjustments on the digital react. Locking this scroll to the slider sight. Okay, it takes quite a few. It's like tension based, and it kind of just feels just like a tighter. I mean, it's not gonna go anywhere, but you can still definitely scroll it just a little bit. But okay, so getting back to this. So this is something that I recently learned because I was like, you know, it's a digital sight. You can't use it in some states. Utah, you can't use a digital sight. So like, I wouldn't be able to use this thing here, but I can. So let me show you. Grab your other Allen, okay? With 2 Allen screws right here. Let's just show you guys. So here's your like screen. There is this Allen and this Allen. Okay, if you actually just take those 2 Allens out, that pops off. And that is the digital part of this sight. So now this would be a legal sight in Utah. So, whoops, don't lose your magnet though. Is that a magnet? Some kind of sensor thing in there. I don't think that was supposed to come out. Looks like it's supposed to be glued. Be cautious of that right in here. This little magnet right there. That thing is, don't lose that magnet. That thing just popped out. So make sure that guy stays in there. So now right here on the back of the sight behind the wheel, that's where you can set a new sight tape. So that's what these things are for. It doesn't come with like a ton of options. You have 12 options for your sight tape. You're probably gonna get a rough estimate, pretty close to what you should need. I'm gonna throw this thing back on so I don't lose that magnet. Knowing me, I probably will. Honestly, having that digital screen for your sight tape it's kind of cool. I am curious to see how fast it is, as far as like when you scroll, how reactive it pops up with your yardage. So if you're scrolling quick, if it like lags or if it's pretty quick at reacting to what you're scrolling to. So that being said, guys, we're gonna throw this on the old V3. And we're going to probably end up sighting this thing in and going over a video sighting in the digital react. So this is the quick unboxing of that digital react, and honestly, I'm fairly impressed with the quality of it. It's a solid sight. It feels good. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun to use. All right, guys, that is it for the unboxing of the digital react from Trophy Ridge. Appreciate your guys' support. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and here's a couple more videos for you guys, and we will catch you guys next time.